Give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai. The Bonds men that gave life for his truth, then Yahweh Shai shall rise first. The Bonds held is a great millstone that taught me the truth. And honestly, buzz out their team to the house of David, 144,000. But after all down, the 1/3 men, women, and children part of the elect. To the Israelite foreigners that are scattered in four corners of the earth, confusing the faces, speaking the different tongues, meaning different languages. Basically, Israelite foreigners that are scattered in four corners of the earth as part of the elect, the 1/3 coming in. But basically, I just wanted to play this because it's an omen. Wendy Williams faints on television. It's an omen. It's funny as hell too because it's showing you the Most High is hearing the prayers and that He's bringing America down because everything's a sign, you know. It's all spiritual, man. And she has the spiritual part about this too is that she has a Statue of Liberty suit on, man. And it's the day of Halloween. So looking at it with a spiritual eye, this is it, man. America's going down, you know. America's going down.
Costume contest. We do it every year. It's always a lot of fun. Let's get started. Our first caress.
Now, before she falls, you gotta really look. Before she falls, you gonna tell me the Most High don't got a sense of humor? Watch. You look at the sign that's in the back. It's saying "boo" in horror. And she saw something. She saw a spirit, man. And then she had a hand going to her head. She had a hand going to her head like something was tormenting her. Like a spirit was tormenting her, man. You got a witch right there. Yeah. So real demonic as they had that shooting over there. Now all of a sudden, after they have the shooting, they're going to have this green witch parade. They're still going to have the festivities, man. Right next to where the shooting was at, man. You people are stupid as hell. But the Most High is showing Himself, man. Through the Spirit, He's showing Himself. Boo. And if you notice what's in the back is Boo. So she saw an apparition, man. She saw an apparition, man. Look at her face. And the spirit in the back, it says Boo. And that's the Most High, man. Yeah, and it's going to be Boo for America. You know the word spooky means strange and eerie? The Bible speaks about the strangeness of their salvation and the strangeness of their salvation. And this is the time of spookism, right? This was Halloween's about. When the spirit and ghosts will roam on the earth. And you'll wear costumes. So you could disguise yourself from the spirit and ghosts so you don't get judgment. And this is symbolic for America, man. Revelations 18:3. For all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her, and the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacies. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, "Come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues." Talking about America. It's describing as a woman. Even though the Statue of Liberty, as a matter of fact, this is spiritual too. Because the Statue of Liberty was given from it was a gift from the Masons, the French Masons, man. For her sins have reached unto heaven, and God rewarded her iniquities. Reward her even as she rewarded you, and double according to her works. Double according to her works. In the cup which she had filled to her double. How much have she glorified herself and lived deliciously? So much torment and sorrow give her, for she saith in her heart, I sit a queen. I am no widow. I shall see no sorrow. Taught about America. Therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death and mourning and famine, and she shall be utterly burned with fire. The strong is the Lord Yahweh who judge her. So Wendy Williams got judged. William got judged, man. And she gonna say she overheated. Does that look like somebody that overheated? She looked like she's going to her head. She had what?
It wasn't even sweating.
She wasn't even sweating, man. And she had like her hands in her head and her eyes opened up like she saw something spooky. She saw something strange and eerie. She saw apparition. Hey, man, this place is going down, man. This place is going down. The witchcraft of this place is going down, man. Wendy Williams is a witch, too. That's why you got that witch right next to her name, Wendy. She's a damn witch and warlock too. And the kings of the earth who have committed fornication and lived deliciously with her shall bewail her and lament for her when they shall see the smoke of her burning. Talk about America, when America's engulfed in fire. The whole world's gonna see it, man. Standing afar off from the fear of her torment, saying, Alas, alas, that great city Babylon, that mighty city, for 1 hour is thy judgment come. And 1 hour is gonna take for God to destroy America in this thermonuclear war, in this World War III. And the merchants of the earth shall weep and moan over her. For no man buyeth their merchants any more, the merchants of gold and silver and precious stones and of pearls and of fine linen and purple and silk and scarlets and thyine wood and all manners of vessels of ivory and all manners of vessels of most precious wood and of brass and iron and marble and cinnamon and odors and ointments and frankincense and wine and oil and fine flour and wheat and beasts and sheep and horses and chariots and slaves and souls of men. And the fruits and that the soul lusted after are departed from thee, and all things which were dainty and goodly are departed from thee, and thou shalt find them no more at all. The merchants of these things which were made rich by her shall stand afar off from the fear of her torments, weeping away. So these other countries that make dealings with America, that export and import products, they're going to be wailing, because there's no more money being made. They're going to wail. No more business. For 1 hour. It's like I skipped 16. And saying, Alas, alas, that great city that was clothed in fine linen, and purple and scarlet, and decked with gold and precious stones and pearls. For 1 hour so great riches is to come to naught. And every shipmaster and all the company and all the company and ships and sailors and as many trade by sea stood far off, and cried when they saw the smoke of her burning, saying, What city is like unto this great city? And they cast dust on their heads, and cried and weeping and wailing, saying, Alas, alas, that great city wherein were made rich all that had ships in the sea by reason of her costliness. For 1 hour she made desolate. 1 hour is going to take for the Most High to destroy America, man. Rejoice over her, thou heaven, and ye holy apostles and prophets, for Yahweh have avenged you on her. And the Most High is going to destroy America. And this is a heavy omen, man. This is a beautiful omen. This is Yapa omen, man, for the elect that are watching the signs. It's all spiritual. And I believe Wendy means free spirited angel. That's the spirit of America, man, being free spirited, being wicked.
Costume contest. We do it every year. It's always a lot of fun. Let's get started. Our first caress.
And if you notice when she falls, the bull in the back disappears. So the Most High got a sense of humor, man. The Most High has a sense of humor, man. It's going to take America 1 hour. It's going to take the Most High 1 hour to destroy America in this nuclear war. It's thermonuclear war, man. This goddamn witch, warlock, Satan worshiping place, man. Celebrating Halloween. This is the spirit the Most High is showing. He ain't with Halloween, man. This is it, man. Lord willing, this is the last Halloween we got to go through this bullshit. This is the last Halloween, man.
First caress.
Boo. And that's gonna be that's what the Most High gonna do. He gonna say boo when them nuclear missiles come, and America's gonna disappear. There's gonna be a desert, thus save the Lord, man. This is an omen. This is a heavy omen, man. This is a heavy, heavy omen. While you devils are doing your wickedness on the left-hand side and doing your rituals and your so-called shooting, the shooting that you have, you're still gonna have your festivities in Green Witch Village. This is a heavy omen, man. It's a heavy, heavy sign. The Most High is going to visit apparitions. There's a spirit too. Apparitions is coming. Spookism, terror. Guess what? Apparitions is coming to America, man. Them plagues of Egypt, the angel of death, the destroyer, the grim reaper, swinging that shekel. The angel of death, the destroyer is coming to visit America, man. This is a heavy omen, man. You Israelites better repent and get yourselves right, because we're living in evil, evil days, man. The signs are there. The spiritual signs are there. We're living in dark times.